What's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday. YouTube, I'm back with another video, and I'm so glad that I'm able to kind of help you guys continue in your trading journey. Um, so I'm just going to be breaking down some trades today that I took during New York session. I have two accounts now. So I took two losses on one of my accounts, and I had one win on my actual other account. Okay, my new challenge account. All right. So let's go ahead and start with gold. I was actually looking at gold, and I knew that, see, the issue with trading before news or before New York Open, what tends to happen is the market is continuing in its direction previous London, right? Going into New York. So what tends to happen is the market is moving in the current state of direction, and then when the New York Open happens, which is around 8 a.m., it tends to shift directions, right? So I kind of made a mistake on my end when it came to trading gold on that part. So I saw this long uptrend, and this is, like I said, before 8 a.m. I usually don't trade before 8 a.m. I usually trade after, so this is my mistake. So I was looking at this demand zone on the uptrend, and I was looking to buy. So we did have a bit of rejection. So then I placed a long trade right here once it broke, and I was aiming for at least 1 to 2, and then I ended up getting stopped out, obviously, which my stop loss was actually right here. It was pretty tight. So it was all right. It was a 10 pip stop loss. So then I go on AUDUSD, right? And I was looking for another area to buy. Now, at first, I was actually looking for sales, but because I couldn't really tell which way the market wanted to go, and plus it was coming from previous London, it was actually, in this bullish momentum. Okay, so anytime I see bullish momentum on this pair, I tend to scalp it up real quick, but I knew in my mind that it was going to sell. I just went against my bias, and I took that L, and I'd show you where I took that L. All right, so we are on the 5-minute time frame. I saw kind of the market kind of trending up a little bit after this push down to this demand zone. And then after it pushed up, again, I marked up this demand zone, came back to retest that demand zone. I entered longs like around here because of hardcore rejection, and I was looking to actually get at least a nice 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2, and then it came back on me, stopped me. Yeah, my initial, now guys, this is where the win came in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. My initial setup was actually this area right here. I was wanting the market to come back, retest the zone. Would have had a 5 pip stop loss and would have rolled it all the way down. Now, I say that to say this. The reason why my initial setup was right there is because right here, you clearly had a break of structure. Okay, so this is a break of structure in this zone, right? So once that break of structure happened, I wanted to come pull back into my zone, which is the gaps area, right? It's the gap. Right? You can't see that. That is the gap, right? And once it filled the gap, it tapped into my zone and then continued selling off. Right here would have been my short position, right? That would have been a 10 pip stop loss. Would have went for a 1 to 3 for sure at these lows, right? But I'll tell you where I actually took the trade on my other account, and I'm up 2% on that account because of it. So this market shot down and it shot back up. Now, I don't have replay mode right now, guys, so bear with me on this. I actually had a supply set up. I actually had the market to come back in this area of retracing and then shoot right back down. Instead, I marked another area since it actually did not want to respect that area, and it was this zone. All right. Now, even though this is a level of supply, wasn't really just looking at that just because it was a supply zone. I was looking at supply and structure because you have this, all this right here. So the market came back, tapped into the zone, and then once it tapped into the zone again, I was waiting for one thing. I was waiting for a break of structure, okay? And once that break of structure happened, which is the previous candle, I'll take that sell, all right? So I shorted this market around here, all right? So I have my stop loss literally 10 pips. And I rolled it down to this low. All right, so it went for a 1 to 2.5. So I was able to profit 2%, and I was able to close it out and call it a day. So the thing that I've learned is, here's a lesson. A lesson is stick to your trading strategy and don't switch up on your trading sessions. If you're used to trading right after 8 a.m., I don't care. I don't care if the market tends to go straight up or straight down with a lot of value. Wait till after 8 o'clock to trade, because I'm telling you, that's where a lot of the volume starts to pop off, especially when you have USD news that's getting ready to happen. If you want to be extra cautious, which I tend to do, I usually wait until after the news for US dollar because it gives me more momentum and it tells me where the market wants to go. All right, so over and all, on my other account, I lost about, I lost a good percentage on that one, but on my new challenge account, actually, I'm up 2% on that one. So what this is actually helping me do is to know where my mistakes lies and where my actual basically where my strengths and weaknesses are. So I tend to say, like, it don't matter what this looked like. I have to go back to what I was doing before. No matter what this looked like, if overall the market is selling, stick to sales. It's just you're basically going to have a better way of profiting that way. Okay. Hope this video was great. I hope this video was helpful. Hope you guys like and subscribe. For sure, if you want to join the group, the link is below, and I'll be glad to teach you on the way I trade supply and demand setups, and hopefully it will help you out on your forex journey. Have a wonderful evening.